Your main man, Andrew, will come back with another Thrift Store Finds videos. Let me show you what we picked up this week. We found these Harry Potter books, and they're in pretty good shape. This kind of stuff here is actually part of the book. It's not damaged. It was just made to sort of look like that. Oh, there is a little crease back here. That one was $0.25. This one was $0.25. Don't see anything obviously, but I'm showing them here right here because I'm going to put these 3 books up on eBay. And I picked up, these are both about like the world of Harry Potter. They're not novels. And the last one's called The Sorcerer's Companion, a guide to the magical world of Harry Potter. It's like 50 cents, so all 3 of them are only $1. You can see how big that is. A little, just a tiny stain up there. A little bit of shelf wear on it. And a little bit of a crease there, like a little, like fingernail marker or something. But overall, I mean, the book is in really good shape. I mean, it's probably just one shade down from being new condition. As to say new isn't what you'd actually pick up in the bookstore, not to say mint condition. We have Trick or Treat Little Critters. Someone likes these. They're kind of cute books. It's only $0.25 of Halloween right around the corner, although we do have quite a few Halloween books still from last year. And I figured I could probably read that to them 2 or 3 times. And really, at $0.25, you don't really have to read a book that many times to get the value out of it. As anyone who watches my thrift stores finds knows, we have a lot of books here for my son to read to him. Picked up another Harry Potter book. We already have that one though, but it was just $1 for the hardback, and you know, if I can find some more of them, I'll group them up in a lot. I've sold lots of the hardback Harry Potter books before, and they sell for way more than $1 each, so you know, worth picking up. And you know me, I can't just leave money sitting there on the shelves. I just can't do it. It's not the way I was raised. I picked this one up today. Found like almost nothing today. I literally found 2 things, 1 thing per store. World History of the Greeks, and this book is really cool. You know, I mean, anyone watching my channel know I love this kind of thing. But you know, it's all these colored pictures, stuff I can show my son, stuff I can sit down and really look at in terms of, you know, I'm a writer, so I can plumb this for ideas. I really like the intricacy of description, looking at pottery, coins, all those sorts of things make great fodder for adding flavor and life to a story that you're writing. So I really enjoy that. I picked up this Deep and Dark and Dangerous. I think it's like a tween or teenage girls novel. It was $0.25 and it is brand new. So I don't think anyone ever even read this. But at $0.25 and an original price of $6. So that was well worth it. Pick up $0.25. That's from the present closet. I got this, which I think is quite cool. This is another one that I don't think we've ever read. The Ribbajack and Other Curious Yarns. Actually, it's kind of cool. I actually had it's like some kind of monster made of fear or something. I read I don't know, maybe the inside cover or something. But I'll probably go in the present closet. I might read it. I don't know. We'll see. I picked up some Mad Libs for my son. He's not quite there yet, but pretty soon. I mean, these are probably for more like a 6-year-old or something, but, you know, we can just throw them up, loads of educational material, and something like that, you know, probably going to cost, I don't know, $1 or $2 or $3, brand new, but it was 15 cents, so I picked up that one, and that one, and that one, each just 15 cents. None of them had any writing in them, so I figured that would be something fun for my son in 2 or 3 years, something like that. Picked up this. We already have, my wife had bought one of these deals, so we have the crayon marker things that go with them. There's only $0.25 for Diego and Blue Puppy, and I don't have any idea what that is. Maybe it's a backyard again. That looks familiar. I don't know, but I mean, it's still brand new in the package too. Only $0.25 for that. That's good. Probably throw that in my son's Christmas presents here or something. Picked up a ton of coloring books. Now, when I go to the bargain box, I find coloring books like crazy, and they're usually 15 cent, 10 cent, or 25 cent. So, you know, a coloring book, that's a retail originally at $4. And as long as they're not, you know, have a bunch of the pictures already colored in and so forth, I just pick them up for my son. So I got that one, that was 15 cent. This was 10 cent, Veggie Tales. This was 25 cent, Pirates. You can't pass on Pirates. And another Pirates one, 25 cent. So this is actually a coloring book. One of his favorites, The Amazing Spider-Man. This is a coloring book. Giant coloring book, it says. Looks like it might have some activity. Yeah, some activities in there too. So we'll do some of those. But at 25 cents, that's awesome deal. And this is actually a book because he's working on printing out his, and that's not already done. That's just how they're just part of what's already printed on there. Although I had to kind of look at it for a minute because it looked like someone had done it with pencil. So him working with his letters and writing all that kind of stuff out. These 4, so he works on that now. So picking up this is great motivation. You can see Spider-Man or the Lizard, all these characters he likes. So at a quarter, I was quite happy with that. I also picked up for a quarter this. Now I'm going to show you. You look at the size of this thing. This thing is monstrous. It was original price of $6. It was actually quite expensive for a coloring book, an activity book. It says 400 pages of coloring fun for 25 cents. So that's Star Wars. He loves the Star Wars characters, so I was quite happy with that. Also picked up this Simpsons comic book. I have a lot of them up on eBay right now, a lot of 4. And if they don't sell, they have a bunch of people watching, so they'll probably sell. But if they don't, I'm just going to put this in there, make it a lot of 5. So just take a look at that. Anybody? Once I put it up on eBay, you can see there's a little bit of damage back here, a nick. But I know it's like a graphic novel. These things don't have really collectible value, so they're not like comic books where you get to really watch the price. I think it might have like a little bit of a stain there. I don't know if that's part of the book or not. It's quite long. And it has, just a little bit of shelf around. But overall, pages look good. Good looking book. And at a quarter, I'm definitely going to pick it up. It's $13 originally, so I can't leave that on the shelf. I picked up each of these candles for 75 cents from Goodwill. This one is brand new, still completely sealed. It's peppermint. Can't stand the smell of peppermint candles, so that's definitely going into the present closet. Throw that in with somebody's Christmas present or something like that. And then this one was 75 cents as well. Also brand new. I don't usually buy the ones that have already been worked a little bit. It's a shield for my son. Let's see. This was 50 cents. So I paid 50 cents for that, and then I got him this also for 50 cents. I would go with saying this is it's a curve blade. I don't know if it's a scimitar. Wow, it's actually a little busted right there. But oh well, that's okay. He's got a ton of these swords. Yeah, I guess you should go with scimitar, just because they would have gone with saber, but the boys here aren't correct for that. These are 50 cents, and there are 4 candles in here for 50 cents, brand new in the box. All the boxes not in the best condition, but my wife from the sperm knows. And also got these. She loves these little tea candles. So it's 10 of them. 10 brand new tea candles for 50 cents. Brand new in the box. The box is in bad shape, but all the candles look perfect. There was another one above there that was like that, but the candles did not look perfect. I picked this up for $1.25. It is let's see here. Pine cone candles. I think they're scented. For some reason, I want to say they are. Yeah, that's 2 of them, 2 pine cone candles, and this for $1.25. Picked this candle up. I pick a lot of candles up. My wife loves candles, and candles can make great presents. And at thrift stores, you can find them just ridiculously cheap, because candles are absurdly overpriced when you buy them new. But this was $1. I don't even know if this would have been there. And it's scented. It's a scented candle, so especially the scented ones. And again, that's completely brand new. So picked up this incense for a quarter. 26 of incense for a quarter. My wife likes incense. I do not, but whatever. We got 3 of these. They're a quarter each. They are aromatherapy candles. Aromatherapy candles are actually kind of expensive. Doesn't have a new price tag on here, but they were each a quarter, and there are 3 of them. So grab a whole of those. I picked this up. All this is gonna seem kind of odd. As you can see, it's like a moth. And it's just the top of something. It had a price of $3.25 on there, but I took it up there. I searched because I wanted the whole thing. I really like to say this for me. But the other part was gone. Somebody probably bought it. This part probably got pushed aside, and they just grabbed the other part and bought it. So I took it up there. I said, the part isn't here. If you guys have it somewhere, please, I would be happy to pay the $3.25, and they just said, well, yeah, the other parts out here, and they just charged me a quarter for this. I have to find something to sit it on now, but I really love this. This is for the fantasy book I'm writing. The heraldic symbol for one of the characters is almost exactly like that. It's a moth, just like that, sitting on top of a rose. And when I saw it, it immediately had a great deal of connection to me. So I had to go ahead and pick that up. I paid 50 cents for this. It says it's complete, and the place I got it from, they do check their stuff, so it probably is complete. 100 pieces, and 50 cents for a 100-piece puzzle. Pretty good. I opened it up, looked inside, it looked pretty good inside. Some more books here. This is another one for eBay. Pick Star Wars books up, when I can find them for like a quarter, this is a quarter. And they do tend to sell when I lost them. The book is definitely not in perfect condition. You can see no problems. There's a little bit of tape there along the side. I don't know. The deal is there. Somebody put a sticker in here. I don't know why. A little bit of like pencil mark there. But overall it's good. And the inside of it, as you can see, it has like full color pictures like this, and everything is full color. And the inside it looks really nice. It is called the Star Wars Episode 1 Journal. Amidala. So there you go. Along with a quarter. Also picked up the Dreamer's Dictionary for a quarter. It's in pretty good shape. So, stuff like that up. So, I picked this up for my son. I believe they're, I don't know, for maybe 8 years. It's right here, yeah. I remember having looked. Age 8 and up by HarperCollins Publishers, and they put out some pretty good stuff. So for 8-year-olds, what is it called? Rowan of Ren, #1. So pick that up for him at a quarter. Why not? It's very Dungeons and Dragons, so that's something that my son's interested in. And at a quarter, if he doesn't like it, it's not really a big deal. I went to TJ Maxx and Ross's, but Ross didn't have anything. Ross almost never has anything for me, unlike my collections. He gets everything at Ross. I found like nothing there. This is going to be only $2. I kept passing them, and they just kept reducing them. The package is shot. Like, this isn't good enough to say be given as a present or something. But my son does have a Captain Atom, and let's face it, Captain Atom kind of sucks. But brand new in the package for $2. I said, well, why not? I don't think they're going to reduce them any more than that. I picked up, well, I'll show you what else I got in there first. I picked these up. These are reduced down to $2. This is the, can't really see them too well there, unfortunately. It's the Jester from the Kingdom set. And my son has way too many Legos already, but at $2, I thought he was really a cool one. And even cooler is this guy. It's the Wizard from the Kingdom set with a little stand and a little pseudo dragon there. So I had to pick both of those up at only $2 each. Now, let's see, this is the last thing. I believe this. Oh, I'll show you these first. I picked these up from Goodwill. These are I paid $1.25 for each of these bags. They're like full of like Army Men style knights that are blue and black, and there's tons of them. They could be used as miniatures for a D&D game. They're pretty much right about the right size, and they have all kinds of different poses, different kinds of weapons, stuff like that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them, give them to my son, keep them, use them as miniatures, although I really don't like miniatures, or just put them and market them as being able to be used as miniatures and sell them on eBay. And there's like a little catapult in here, and there's all kinds of stuff. At $1.25 each, I thought they were really a pretty good deal. I also picked up this for $3.99. They are brand new in the box from Target. It is Senate Commando, Captain and Senate Commando. Includes battle game cards. I don't know what that is, but see the back. This is what the guys look like on the back, and you see the front. That's brand new condition. Just a little bit of shelfware, and my son will probably either get that this year for Christmas or maybe this year for birthday or something. Those look really nice to me. I really love blue's my favorite color, and I quite like the darker shades of blue like this. I think they look quite impressive, and the Stormtroopers done up in that style really I find very appealing. I also had one eBay purchase. I bought my kid a lot of 150 garbage Pail Kids for just over $6. Unfortunately, they were in way worse shape than I thought. These are the original, the old school ones back when I was a kid from like '86. They were some of them are fine, but some of them are quite bad shape. I was like, like stickers peeling and the cards like with like gnaw marks on them or something. And I was like, come on now, dude. I wrote the guy, I was like, dude, that's ridiculous. You should have mentioned this in your ad. Like there. I mean, you can see it's like actually missing like that. Here, watch. I should not be able to do this with something. You see, you know, I mean that's ridiculous. It's missing the sticker, that part, and that's just one example. Like a lot of them are in really bad shape. So I wrote the guy and said, "Hey man, that's ridiculous. You should have mentioned something." Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, well, whatever. That's ridiculous. But a lot of the ones I remember, I had these of course when I was a kid. They were very popular when I was a kid. Some of them I can kind of vaguely remember. Some of them I remember very well. I think there's probably a rarity difference with the Garbage Pail Kids because some of them I think I had tons and tons of, and then I just other guys weren't so much. Like I remember that guy very clearly. Of course, my favorite, that's going to be no surprise. And I probably had him when I was a kid, but as a kid I would have no idea what this was about, no idea what this meant. But we have Rock E Horror. That's right. It's a late night double feature picture show, baby. Right there. I know Amanda Jeff's going to know about that one. There's a lot of really kind of neat ones here. You can see. I think it says 150 of them. My son loves them. He'll ask me questions. Like, what's this? Like he's, kind of ridiculous. Especially this one. Like he's got like little worms crawling into, little caterpillars crawling into his face. Some are quite disgusting. Some of them are quite interesting, and it brings back a good sort of nostalgia memory. I remember this guy, Horny Hal. Yeah, they put that on a thing for kids. I mean, my wife was saying, man, they put some. She had them too when she was a kid. She said, really put things you could not get away with putting on the cards today. It's really weird how the political correctness of our society has changed versus, where it used to be. Remember that guy? There are a lot of things you can get away with doing now, right? That you couldn't have done in the 80s. But conversely, there's a lot of things you could have done in the 80s that you couldn't get away with now. It's weird how those social mores change, but that's not really what I talk about on this channel. So I will show you Liberty Lady, and let's see here. There's going to be at least one more that we have here. Oh yeah, this guy, yeah. I have both of them too, because they would just like double name the same cards, which was really kind of ridiculous. Way to kind of screw you there. This guy, I guess it's supposed to be Optimus Prime, Hothead Harvey, and of course this guy. Everybody remembers U.S. Arnie. No, you don't. It was like Uncle Sam or something. It was the main one. But there was a centaur, who was very filthy. So enjoy that. So thanks.